And my wife and I have decided to do a $10 fishing challenge. We are each going to spend $10, buy whatever lures or baits that we want. And here in the near future, we're going to take them out, put them on the water, and what do you say, do the first fish, biggest fish, most fish?
That sounds good to me.
All right. Well, folks, we have reached the end of a very long, very hot, very grueling 2 hours in which neither one of us got so much as a bite. So,
A lot of backlashes.
a lot of backlashes,
A lot of weeds.
a lot of salad,
A couple trees.
couple trees. Guys, all I can say on this one is we have to repeat this challenge.
Part 2.
Howdy folks, welcome to another episode of Weekend Angler. A few months ago, my wife and I attempted to do our $10 fishing challenge. And if you guys didn't see that video, I'm going to show you a clip of that right now. So with the 2-hour time limit, we're now looking at 2 o'clock p.m. As you can see, that day was hot and we couldn't even buy a bite. So we said that we would do it again. We'd have to have round 2 on this thing, and that's what we're out here today. It is now the second week of October. That's how long it took us to get a moment to get out here and do this. But we are out here at Crab Orchard Lake today. The fall transition has begun. The fish have been moving up shallow, and we're out here this morning. We're already seeing lots of activity on the surface of the water. It's more than likely crappie, but hey, a fish is a fish, and everything counts in this competition here.
Exactly.
So, guys, we're going to get everything set up and get going, and we're going to have us a winner of the $10 fishing challenge before we leave today. Let's go. All right, folks, we've set a time limit again of 2 hours, and there's going to be a sudden death option. If we haven't gotten a fish in 2 hours, we're gonna, whoever gets the first fish after 2 hours is gonna automatically win that. I'm thinking today we're actually gonna probably get more fish than what we had before. So my wife is going to set the timer, and we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna start out using a using one of those rattling jigs, and I'm gonna be fishing it like a swim jig today. And I believe my wife is starting out with one of the Magic Shad soft jerk baits, which honestly at this point I wish I had this time of year. So guys, let's get going. We'll start the 2-hour time limit now. Folks, the jigs aren't exactly working for me today. So what I've done, I've taken the trailer and I've just taken a regular offset hook, 16th ounce sinker, bullet weight, and I've Texas rigged one of these jig trailers using a Lew's tournament carbon spinning rod. This is spooled up with 8-pound test mono. It's got a 12-pound test fluorocarbon leader. Take that up there a little bit. So far today we have we've targeted grass beds, we've targeted mud flats, and we have targeted a lot of riprap and bridge pilings, all with zero success. So we're going to try hitting some of this fallen trees and see if we maybe just can't find a fish that's moved up shallow and taken refuge in one of the trees.
I thought that was kind of pretty. Like prior to like fuel season or after. Cameras on, baby.
Hey, you gotta hold it. Don't pull them out of the water.
I got a fish, I win, this thing's over.
You won it. He hit that crawdad of mine. Didn't commit. You got your fish.
I win! Woo!
Go ahead and clip that.
I'm not actually kissing it like my daughter will.
Well,
It's over! It's over!
so we got a Bass. It is not a crab orchard keeper, but it's going to work today.
That's a little bit higher a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it was reading 1.4 pounds.
Hi, buddy.
So my wife's gonna let him go. All you gotta do, get him close to the water and squeeze that thing. Don't loosen the scale in the water.
Bye-bye, love you. Thank you.
Well, folks, we about had another no fish $10 challenge. We actually went our 2 hours without a single bite, and we hit riprap banks, we hit weed beds, we hit just about everything except for wood. We come back into a neck back here, and this neck's never let me down until today. No, so the first $10 fishing challenge came down to sudden death after the 2 hour time. It was going to end today regardless. And she caught the fish on the spinnerbait. Why don't you show them the spinnerbait that just won this contest? This thing's produced by a local company. I believe this is a lunker lure or a hog collar. The same company did it. But it's that oddball spinnerbait that I showed in the first video. Both of us ended up buying one. It's instead of a skirt on that thing, it's got a hard rattle body and another spinner at the tail end of it. And
Loud colors.
It's loud colors. It's got the gold Willa and Colorado tandem blades. Perfect for a day like today where it's overcast and we had a cold front go through a couple days ago. Our temperatures had been in the upper 70s to low 80s, and now we're doing good to break 60 today. So, guys, appreciate you sticking with us on this one. Like I said, when we first did this $10 challenge, we first set it up, we intended to do that back in the spring when it's easy to catch a fish, and somehow didn't manage for that to happen. You win. You won.
Let's see, I got most fish. I got biggest fish.
You got sudden death and you won.
And I got the first fish. So
you got sudden death and you won.
I forgot what I actually originally asked for in the first video.
So no, I had to go back and look. I don't remember
But
what it was. I think I got wash dishes or something like that.
Something like that.
We got dishwasher.
He doesn't even know how to load it. So don't let that fool you.
I love it. It's like playing Tetris.
Yeah, and I'm better at Tetris than you are, apparently.
But, guys, we are going to get off this lake. We've been out here all morning. We haven't had a bite. It was getting to be one of those days where I was wondering if we were going to find a fish or not. And just over at the other bridge, there were several individuals. There were probably 3 or 4 boats there, all of them by the bridge pylons, and they were pulling crappie out as fast as they could get a lure in the water. And all we bought was bass lures whenever we did this $10 challenge back in January. So
had we had crappie stuff, we would have had a fish 2 hours ago. Yeah.
So next $10 challenge is going to happen, I imagine, in January, whenever the boating and fishing show comes around. Unless we find one and go to it before then. But guys, thanks for sticking with us. Appreciate you watching our videos. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that little bell if you're on a mobile device. I think it's right down there, maybe. And that'll let you know if whenever I put a video up or go live or do something like that, and give you notification on your phone. But guys, as always, thank you much. Appreciate you watching our videos. We'll catch you out on the water. Thank you for watching the Weekend Angler.
Thank you.